If keto has not changed your body, stop calling it patience. You may not be in ketosis at all.
When results stay dead, the usual killers are hidden carbs, missed salt, and calories you never honestly counted. The leak is usually boring: sauces, drinks, snacks, and weekend spillover.
That is why people miss it. Stay here.
I will show you exactly where keto breaks and what to fix first. Very low carb, enough protein, fat fills the rest.
Cut carb-driven insulin so you lean on ketones. That is the headline. Then guard the stacks.
20 to 50 grams daily hides in creamers, sauces, nuts, and unlogged bites.
One stack kills the day. Protein protects muscle and kills hunger. Extreme protein fear is a meme. Rock bottom protein loses late night fights. Strips and breath meters drift with hydration. Track adherence, sleep, and energy. Do not let one reading replace common sense. Pick a carb budget you can measure for 2 weeks.
No log means at least kill sweet drinks and desk snacks.
Same definition, more nuance. Ketogenic patterns vary by person.
Some need stricter carbs to feel stable in mood and appetite.
Others tolerate a bit more when training volume is high.
The common thread is you stop fueling constant glucose spikes from refined starch and sugar.
Whole food fat and protein replace the easy carb defaults. That swap is the lever, not a trademark on your fridge.
Fiber and sugar alcohols confuse labels. Some people subtract fiber in certain sugar alcohols to estimate net carbs.
Others track total carbs when stalls appear because it removes label games.
Pick one method, stay consistent for at least 2 weeks, and stop rewriting rules midweek every time the scale bruises your ego.
Activity changes what feels sustainable.
A sedentary work week and a high-step vacation week are not the same context even if the menu looks identical. Match carb strictness to real movement and stress, or you will think keto failed when life changed the inputs. Layer 2 is the leak that makes people quit keto while still trying in public. Restaurant sauces, teriyaki glaze, ketchup, honey mustard, sweet chili, and sticky marinades can carry more sugar than a slice of bread.
You ordered the protein. The sauce ordered the insulin response.
If you will not log, at least ask for sauce on the side and assume sweet means costly.
Next, liquids.
Specialty coffee, energy drinks, juice blends, and even healthy-looking smoothies can erase a day of discipline in 1 cup. Liquid carbs hit fast and rarely register as food in your head. Your brain files them as free. If your drink needs a paragraph of customization to stay on plan, the drink is the problem. A handful of nuts repeats into a carb pile fast. Keto dessert bars can still carry starch, maltitol surprises, or calories that erase your deficit.
Read the label like your results depend on it, because they do.
If the ingredient list reads like a lab, treat it like a lab experiment on your own body. Even vegetables carry carbs.
That is not fear of broccoli. It is math.
Corn, carrots, and starchy sides add up fast if you treat plants as unlimited because they are clean. High fiber helps many people, but unlimited volume still moves the carb column if you are chasing a hard number.
The rule is 1 honest week.
Log sauces, creamers, bites, and weekend drinks.
Most people find the leak in 3 days and get angry at the right variable for once. Anger at data beats shame at your character. Layer 3 is electrolytes.
When carbs drop, insulin falls, and your body dumps water and sodium early. If you do not replace salt, you feel awful, then you blame the diet.
That is not ketosis punishing you. That is chemistry with no guardrails.
Broth and salting food are boring fixes that save weeks of misery.
After salt, think volume.
Many beginners need more sodium than they think, especially if they train, sweat, or drink a lot of plain water.
Broth, salting food, and mineral-rich foods beat suffering in silence.
If you have hypertension, kidney disease, or a doctor told you to limit sodium, you do not improvise from a video.
You ask your clinician and follow the plan.
Low magnesium shows up as cramps and poor sleep.
Potassium-rich low-carb foods help when they fit your plan. If you supplement, you respect dosing and interactions. Random megadoses are how people turn a diet into an urgent care story instead of a fat loss story. Chugging plain water without sodium replacement can make lightheadedness worse. Hydration is not only volume. It is balance.
Salt and fluids move together when carbs drop.
Treat them like a pair, not a dare. The rule is simple.
If you feel brutal in week 1, salt and broth first, sleep second, then look at carbs. Do not quit the whole plan because you skipped the cheap fix that costs almost nothing.
Layer 4 is the rudest truth. Keto can reduce appetite for some people, which makes a deficit easier to hold.
That is not the same as unlimited fat burning. If you drink calories, snack fat bombs all day, and pour oil because a meme told you, you can stall hard while staying low carb on paper.
Then check hunger honesty. Some people feel full on keto. Others feel hungry anyway because sleep is bad, stress is high, or protein is too low. If appetite does not drop, you cannot rely on vibes. You need a real portion plan, even if the food list looks correct. Alcohol pauses fat burning while your liver deals with it, and it loosens food choices. That 1-2 punch breaks more diets than bread ever did.
If weekends erase your week, stop pretending the weekday menu was the real problem.
Plan higher carb days exist in some protocols. Random cheat storms mostly reset cravings and water weight drama without fixing the underlying leak.
If every Friday becomes a multi-day carb storm, fix the weekday system first.
The rule is pick a method you can audit.
Track for a stretch, or use a tight template of meals you repeat.
Mystery eating and mystery stalls go together. Clarity is not obsession. It is how you stop guessing. Here is the stack. Tighten carbs enough to actually hit your target.
Replace what low insulin dumps, salt first, then think potassium and magnesium with common sense.
Keep protein adequate. Keep calories honest if fat loss is the goal.
Add steps and sleep so stress does not shove your face into the pantry.
After the stack, respect reality. If you take diabetes medications, blood pressure meds, or have kidney issues, you do not play amateur electrolyte hero.
You get supervised changes.
Kids, pregnancy, and eating disorder history need real clinicians, not panic content. This channel educates. It does not replace your doctor. The win is not a perfect ketone reading.
The win is fewer mystery stalls, clearer energy, and a plan you can repeat when life is ugly. That is how keto stops being a performance and starts being a system. Next, open the full nutrition framework on the Core Science channel so keto stops living in isolation from protein, fiber, and long-term habits that actually stick.